Good evening, everybody. Started us up a couple minutes early here to give everybody a chance to come on in. So we'll just hang out for another minute or two. I set the show to start at 7, but like I said, started it up early. That way we can get some people in here. So I hope everybody's had a great day today. I hope the day went by nice and quick for everyone. I know it did for me, but that was because I was busy all day. Time flew by. It is Thursday, Daisy Girl. Can you believe it? We're almost to Friday. That is a great thing. Today I've been feeling very well. Thank you. And you can see I changed my things after the show last night. So I got a fresh head of new electrodes. So they're all stuck on and doing their job. So I'm happy to have this back on. Hey Babs, welcome in. I appreciate you being here. I hope you're doing well today. It's almost Friday, folks. Hey, that Lauren Marie says, "Good evening, all. Hit that like on the way in." Yes, please hit that like. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed or hit the notification bell to give you notifications anytime you come in or anytime I go live, I'm sorry. Please hit that. I can't believe I'm up to 360 some odd subscribers. Next goal is going to be 500, and we'll see if we get there. But yeah, wow, got quite a few coming in now. Sweets and Beyond, hello. Yes, almost Friday. So happy about that. And got a good group so far tonight. This makes me happy. I have been communicating with the company who's going to be doing the t-shirts. So I'd say we're a week or two out from them going to print. So the initial order was for 30 shirts. I have a feeling those are going to go real quick, not just from YouTube, but personal friends, family, people from church. They're going to go rather quick, but I do have somebody on standby who's ready to do a second order if I need it, which hopefully I do. I love having people in my corner. All right, man, we really do have a good group to start. I like this. I like this a lot. So happy almost Friday. I hope everybody is doing well today. Happy tomorrow's Friday. I was sharing when I first went live that my day flew by today, but it didn't fly by because I was doing fun stuff. It was a busy day at work for me. And I would say from about 8 a.m. to noon, I had straight meetings. So the morning was gone. By the time I made lunch and ate lunch, I'm like, oh, it's already 2 o'clock. Wonderful. So the day went by really fast. And I'll take those though. That's okay. Hey, Shadra, welcome. I am doing well today. Thank you, and so nice to be in the presence of so many wonderful people here. So, another creator. I went into her. I saw that she was live, and I went into her live, and she invited me to actually go up on a panel with her, up on the panel with her last night, and it was awesome because just another opportunity to tell my story and talk about brain cancer and how, even though it's a terrible disease, it doesn't mean I have to live in fear every single day, because I don't. When it's my time, it's my time. I'm not prepared for that, or I mean, I'm not expecting that to be anytime soon. But if it is, it is. So I make the most of every day. One of the people asked me, Patrick, what do you do, now that you have this? I'm like, I live my life. I go out and live my life like I would have if I didn't have this. So, yep. So that's what I've been doing, and so it was nice. But yeah, so I'm excited about the shirts. Uh, like I said, about probably 2 weeks out from uh, getting them delivered to me. So I'll have prices once I know and pay everything. Um, and we'll go from there. Yes, Shadra, God has our number for sure, and when He's ready to call it, nothing I can do about it. Just be prepared and ready. I know where I'm going, so I have no fear of the afterlife because I know where I'll be. So, but yeah, I'm glad everybody's here. One of the things that I haven't really shared with the group is where my tumor was found in my head. So I'm going to actually present this for you all. Let me share. Hopefully, you're able to see that. Now, while I am sharing like this, I am not able to see comments. So I'm actually going to go back to StreamYard real quick. And I'm curious, anybody have a guess which color is where my tumor was on this one? So on this chart right here with the pink, yellow, blue, green, and gray, you could say gray as well. But I think we can throw that out. It wasn't in the cerebellum and it wasn't in the spinal cord. So of those four colors, where do you think mine was? Any other guesses? We've got green, we've got yellow, we've got blue. Sorry, brown eyed girl, we don't have a brown on here. All right, so another green. Well, I was diagnosed with a right parietal lobe glioblastoma. So it was on the right side here on the parietal lobe, which was a very accessible area for surgery. If it was in the occipital lobe or even in the frontal lobe, those are much trickier surgeries to remove tumor. A lot of times with those lobes, they're not able to get the um, entire tumor. So because mine was on the right side and accessible with my incision and where they started the surgery at, um, they were able to get it all and remove it all. So now we just hope that it stays away for a long, long time. So good guesses, everybody. We did have one yellow, I believe. I could be wrong. Yep, we did. That, Lauren Marie, you guessed yellow and you were correct. I mean, I like the other colors better as far as colors are concerned, but not the location. So yeah, uh, I'm happy to be doing well, and again, still not having any type of um, neurologic issues. I can talk, I walk fine. I don't have slurred speech. I don't have, anything besides what I had prior to knowing I had a tumor. S- So I'm very blessed. God has been so good to me during this whole process, and continues to be good to me. So many people also in my life, including everybody in this room today, previous days. It means everything to me. I have such a great support system, and I know people who don't have support systems, and you know I always recommend go find a support group, go find something. If I chose to change my YouTube channel from cruising, got rid of all my cruise videos, and turn it into something that hopefully will help others in the future, whether it comes to their beliefs, whether it comes to having a glioblastoma. I think I'm going to start doing videos that are simply on one subject, let's say surgery, preparing for surgery for a glioblastoma, um, hearing the diagnosis, all those different types of things. So, those will be coming later this year, but that's just some thoughts for what I want to do with the channel, and also um, keep doing the live shows because I love these live shows and interacting. So I'm gonna offer something I don't offer too often. I think I might have done it a couple times before. If anybody wants to come up and join panel with me and talk about anything, um, that link right there, if you take that link and paste it into your web browser, it'll take you in, and if you have a StreamYard account, I will soon be seeing you backstage. I love it. Look at y'all talking nice to each other. That's such a beautiful thing. Um, Maria, welcome in. How are you today? It's almost Friday. Oh, I love that. That's so great, Shadra. Thank you for sharing that with us. Oh, when I was a child, I never liked my middle name because people would make fun of me because of my middle name. But hey, Jindy, welcome. But once I learned why I was given my middle name, I couldn't have been happier for it. And my middle name is from my grandfather. That was his first name, is my middle name. And, he passed away when I was in somewhere between sixth and eighth grade, I believe. And that was the toughest loss I experienced up until my dad passed a couple of years ago. So I was very close with my grandfather, and so I love that I kept that middle name. Makes me think of him often, and it's a great thing to think about. Middle name Babs is Ernest. So yep, I'm very happy to talk about that. And he was a great person. Very proud of his grandson, which he would come to him and my grandmother both very proud of their grandson, and they would come to my sporting events when I played sports in middle school and high school. They would make sure they were able to make it, and it just meant a lot to me. And it was the same with my parents. I was blessed with great parents who cared so much about their son that no matter how far away, it could have been 45 minutes, an hour away for an away basketball game or a soccer match that I was in, they would leave work when they needed to so that they made it in time. And I'm so blessed that they did, because I have friends whose parents didn't do that, or they would go to another sibling's games and not my friend's games. And I saw what that did to my friend. And, it was sad. It was really sad to see. But I've been blessed with a great family. And, even on my dad's side, my grandmother, uh, we called we called her Mickey. Her name was Mildred. We called her Mickey. And you want to talk about a character, somebody who could make you laugh anytime. She was amazing. True Italian from up north. Um, she was wonderful. I absolutely loved her. And so that was my dad's mom. And the other ones I were talking about, those were my mom's parents. And they loved me so much. It was crazy. I feel so fortunate to have been blessed with the family I had. So yeah, it's been good. That's for sure. So so now that we have more people in here, I'll share that I'm about a week to 2 weeks out from getting the first order of shirts in. I don't know what it's going to cost. Once I'm done paying for it all, I'll know. And I'm also trying to find out shipping for those out of state or out of the Tampa area, I should say, who would like one. I have no problem shipping it. I have to include it in the cost, but I don't think a T-shirt and a bag should cost that much to ship. So I'm gonna do a trial at the post office, probably early next week. I'll just take one of my basic t-shirts that I have and get a bag there, and you know see how much they say it'll be. And I know, depending on where it's going, it could be different, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm excited to get those. The flat rate ones are great. I agree that, Lauren Murray. You're fine, Shadra. Oh, and the other one. Oops. Uh, you're too funny. Well, it's always nice that my link's out there. So, as long as that person doesn't mind, feel free. I'll never mind. Well, Jindy, would include a tariff. Only if I'm charged a tariff. But I would hope not. Hopefully, there'll actually be postal employees working. Yes, yep, that's right, Lauren Marie. I've actually used those flat rate boxes before, and they're great because it'll go anywhere as long as it fits in there, and you can shut it or tape it. They don't care where it's going; it's costing the same. So yeah, so I'll be looking into that, and I'll have a better idea next week of what the costs are going to be. So yeah, I'm excited to get them and be able to wear them and show them off. I think it's awesome. And then the initial order was 30, and I have somebody on standby for another order. So if these sell out, which I'm hopeful they do, and I have a good feeling they're going to go fast, especially with my family and friends and people from church. I have a good feeling they're going to sell out quick. But like I said, have another person just waiting for me to tell her how many additional all need and sizes and different things like that. So so when we get to that point, I'll keep everybody posted. Oh, I love it. And you all have been so kind to each other, welcoming people, talking about people's names and how pretty they are, and I absolutely love that, and I'm thankful that we have you all here, sharing in that positivity. It's such a beautiful thing to see. But is anybody else happy that it's Friday tomorrow? I am super happy it's Friday tomorrow. And I only have to work till 4. So 8 to 4 is about what I'll do tomorrow. And I'm excited about that. And then I'll get a nice weekend break. So, all right, Jendi, you're excited about Friday. I love it. Love it. Love it. So we don't have a lot going on here this weekend. So I know I'll find something to do. But actually, I'm going to have lunch with my friend Rhonda. I'm actually excited about that on Saturday. So that'll be a nice thing. But we do have another fair going on that's in the county north of me, Pasco County. And it's a much smaller fair than the one we had, the state fair we had here in Tampa. But the one in Pasco County is much smaller, but it's fun. I don't know if Pasco County still has it, but they used to have every year a rattlesnake festival. Now, I like snakes. I don't mind snakes, but a rattlesnake is not one I want to be anywhere close to or in my vicinity. Yeah, that's just not my thing. But they used to have a big festival up there where people would play with rattlesnakes. Crazy, just crazy, if you ask me. Yeah, agree, Babs. You bring out a black snake, like a black racer, I'm good. I'll touch those things all day long. But when it comes to things that are venomous, nope, I'm good. I know. Yeah, snakes are different. It's not for everybody. Not for everybody. Poor Lauren Marie. Couldn't sleep, brown eyed girl. Hmm. So yeah, but Pasco County is that's part of the country, as we call it. It's the country part of the Tampa Bay area. It's a great area, a lot of great things to do up there, but they have it's the country. They do what is it they do every year? A kumquat festival. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of a kumquat, but it's a fruit. It can either be sweet or sour. Um, Murray, I would do it just to force you to have to touch a snake. Hold it. We're not. You can't just touch it with the fingertip. You're holding it. But yeah, they have a kumquat festival up there every year. It's an absolutely delicious fruit. Like I said, you can either get sweet ones or you can get sour ones, but they're good. They're little orange fruits, and yeah, they do a lot of things up there. They have rodeos. A lot of people do stuff with horses up there, like barrel racing and all that stuff. So yeah, it's wonderful. Oh, Shadra caught a snake in a glue trap last summer in your townhouse. About lost your mind. Oh, wow. That's something I've never heard before. Ooh. Well, it's like people here in Florida. Um, Maria can attest to this. We see it on the news probably once a quarter, maybe once every half a year. Uh, People waking up in the middle of the night with an alligator walking through their house or an alligator sitting in their bathroom. Alligators are a massive no for me. That is one thing I will never get close to because people don't realize they can run. Now, they don't run the fastest, but they can still catch you. Hey, call a friend. Welcome for stopping in quickly. Today was a good day, and yeah, no rush. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Appreciate that. And I can call you a friend because that's your name. And I consider you a friend. So yeah, how would the alligator get in the house? The alligator would get in the house because people have doggy doors and they crawl in through that little opening. It's crazy. Yeah, I agree, Shadra. I'm running the opposite direction and they can have my house, whatever's in there. I'll try to grab the dog on the way out because I don't want him to be alligator food. Oh yeah. And yeah, Laura Marie, snakes definitely they can um they can get through the tiniest places. Oh, Jandy, no, definitely not try. I would get my dog first. Um and we'd be running out because he is not about to become alligator food. Yeah, he would already be outside. You're right. Buster, my buddy. One day I'm gonna have to show him on the stream. I'll get down on the floor with him, and you all can see him. He's such a big boy now, and just as cute as ever. Ooh, Babs, we get bats in the attic. They squeeze through small spaces too. Hmm. I've never encountered bats. I'm curious, Babs. Are they like, of course, they fly, but are they like a bird? They just fly off, or will they actually fly down and try to bite you? And then you become a vampire. Just kidding. Hmm. Now, these aren't scary, but I miss walking through the woods with my cousins up in New Jersey and bringing a jar to catch fireflies. I miss that. That was something we used to do. That was a lot of fun. Oh, still bats. I just don't know about bats because never really experienced any. I know one of our parks here. It's actually quite a big park. It's a public park. People, anybody can go there. They have two bat shelters for them to sleep at night. And depending on what time you get there, there will be a ton of them sleeping in there. And that's the closest I've ever been is sleeping bats. Okay, you think they'll fly at you. They are protected, so you have to have a special bat service to remove them. Wow, interesting. That's like here we have these birds that I think they're the most annoying birds ever because they squawk and it's just a loud, annoying squawk. But they're protected, so you can't do anything to them. You just gotta stare at them, or they look at you like if you're driving down the street and they're crossing the road, they will stop on purpose and look at you like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? They're called sandhill cranes, and oh my gosh, they're the most annoying bird ever. Sandhill cranes, but wouldn't touch one, wouldn't harm one, because they are protected. Oh, wow. Crazy. No, thank you. No, no, Shadra. Just no. All right. Well, it's been fun tonight. Again, love this group. Uh, um, oh, I wish I had a picture that I could show you, Shadra. Shadra, look up this if you have an Instagram. This is his name on Instagram. Yes, my dog has its own Instagram page, and you'll be able to see him there. He is a walrus, which always makes people laugh when I tell them my dog's breed or my dog breed is a walrus, and it is a combination of a Shar Pei and a Basset Hound. So it's low to the ground, has them short, wrinkly legs, but then a big old head on it. And when you scratch his head, you see the wrinkles from the Shar Pei. So so yeah, he's 4 now. If you scroll all the way to the bottom of that Instagram page I put up there, you'll see him when he was a puppy, and he was the cutest puppy ever, and he's a cute big boy now. We'll call him handsome. He's mature. He's half his age, or is half his life expectancy now. So yeah, he's great. Yes, he is my Buster Brown, and he loves everybody and everything. Other dogs, he's never, whether it's a small dog, whether it's a big dog, he don't care. He loves them all, and he just wants to run around with all of them. So I couldn't have asked for a better dog for my first dog. Um, my parents always had dogs, so um, I definitely loved dogs as a youngster, and being able to have my own one was wonderful. And he is my son. I have no kids, so he is my son, no matter what. He does love car rides. He loves sticking that big old head out the window and letting them jowls flap in the wind. Good old Buster. Well, I hope everybody has a great night tonight. Tomorrow's Friday. Your day hopefully will fly by. Grateful for everyone being here and interacting and showing so much love to each other. That's what we're about. So I love you all. God bless, and have yourselves a wonderful rest of the week. Good night.